Good morning to my panel, to my supervisor and Puan Aisyah. Uh, I'm one of the team members, Muhammad Ruzaini bin Abu Bakar, and my others member is Muhammad Aiman and Aiman Hakimi. Okay, today I will present uh, about a facial recognition, a facial recognition image processing to restrict physical access to a targeted facility. So next slide. Okay, Iman, you
Okay,
can start.
okay. Introduction to our project. Face recognition is a method of identifying or verifying the identity of an individual using their face. Face recognition system can be used to identify people in
As a
photos,
way to provide
videos,
more
or real
information
time.
that the standard
Face
platform
recognition system
they were
use
invented
computer
by
algorithm to
Bessel
pick out specific distinctive detail about a person's face. These details, such as distance between the eyes or shape of the chin, are converted into mathematical representation and compared to data on other faces collected in a face recognition database. The data about a particular face is often called a face template and is distinct from a photograph because it is designed only to include specific details that can be used to distinguish one face from another. Okay, next. Problem statement. The problems the problem of face recognition can be stated as identifying an individual of others in a set of given image. Many factors can lead to variant in the image of a single face, which add to the complexity of recognizing face accurately. The first problem is detect different person with same face feature. People with identical face can be wrongly assumed as the other person with
Kok ada
same
cuba
face make.
tak ya kah
This
ya?
system will be more problematic with
Apa nama?
twins as their face is precisely identical. Next, human physically are changing. Human physical body change over time in terms of aging, appearance, health, body size, and the impact of accident. For example, getting wrinkles on faces from aging or
Kau dah cuba kau
from
dekat
medical
telefon
issues.
kau tak dapat kah?
Next,
Ada.
camera quality. The picture
Dia
with
macam ni perlu install apa-apa kah?
resolution less than 16
Cucuk ajaknya akan
16
display.
is called low resolution image. These cameras can be captured as a small part of human face area, and as the camera is not very close to face, they can be only captured the face region or less than 16. Such such a low resolution image does not provide much information as most of them are lost. Next. Next, objective. Our objective is to create a system that will use facial recognition to detect and identify image from video input. The main objective of this product is first one, recognize facial image to store database. The first objective of this project is to create a camera that will recognize the facial image of an authorized authorized user to store them into the database. Next one, create a database for authorized user. Once the face detection part is done, our next motive is to create a database inside Raspberry Pi to store an image or video sequence of an authorized user. Next, fast and efficient face recognition system. There is a significant role in that aspect of this project is to build a fast and efficient face recognition system that detect face very quickly in cluttered black backgrounds using a learning-based approach. Next, system scope. Project scope can be categorized into two categories. The first one is system scope. Face recognition technology use a photo database, driver license pictures, and video sequence to recognize individuals in security picture and videos. This system use biometrics to map the facial characteristic and help verify identification using the main facial features. Next, user scope. The system is included with implementation of a new security system at their home using facial recognition technology. The whole feature captures the image of the unauthorized user and alert homeowner from non-authorized attempt to enter the premise in real time while being away from home. Next, I will pass to AIMAN Hakimi to present.
Alright. Methodology. Analyzing phase. The analyzing phase define the requirement of the system. The system independent of how. Wait, it fixed. Depends of how the requirement will accomplish. The uh, purpose of analyzing phase is to identify substantiate the optimal solution that will satisfy the project requirement constraint and to establish the project budget, schedule, control, and evaluation criteria that will be put forward preliminary project approval. Next one, the questionnaire. In this part of the questionnaire, we will using the technology acceptance model or TAM based on the figure on the next slide. This questionnaire consists of survey towards towards spatial electronic image processing to restrict physical access at targeted facility. Next one is the list of questions. Persistence usefulness using the facial image processing to restrict physical access, improve entering area better. The next part of the question perceive is of use. Thus, the current door lock is sophisticated to you. It means like complexity of the locks. The next one is attitude towards using facial recognition image processing on restricted area is good. Like the place that require most the place that have more uh like that data that they don't want to reveal to public, and intention to use is that's what way lang po kasi. And the next one, research. This section provides a brief review of extensive literature that is concerned with the project. This is the 3 journals have been taken to be used, such as facial recognition. Facial recognition can be done in both a still image and video screen, which it has its origin in still image face recognition. The next one is image processing. Image processing is a process on the image to convert it into desired looking for which the
Ya.
is an image.
Khusus pemantapan
And
teknik
the output may
PNP
be an image or
asinchronous
set
di PKI
characters
Parisi kah?
related to the image. Access
Google
restriction
Form 18
that can
September.
be applied to all but of data of your data, some of which will still allow user to share their data only with
Nak
specified
nama
user.
aku ada.
The next phase,
Si faham.
design phase. The requirement specification for
Banyak
the
lalu
first
apa
phase are
saja.
studied in this
Oh.
phase, and the system design is prepared. The
Dekat email kan?
system design
Jangan hantar apa
specific
saja WhatsApp aku.
hardware and system requirement and help in defining overall system architecture. Design phase. So this is our project designing using a camera, Raspberry Pi, and a door. The next one is simulation prototyping. This is what the end product should like after we start developing it. camera, solenoid lock, relay module, fast volt, 12 volt power supply, and Raspberry Pi. Implementation. I will pass it to Muhammad Ruzaini. Hello. Should,
Hello, Tess.
there.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you, I'm Hakimi for letting me present. Okay, for implementation part, the system will be installed and test in the design during the implementation. The problem can identify by during this phase. So there are 8 phases we can see for in the next slide. So next slide. Uh, next. Okay, thank you. Okay, for the phase one, procurement of equipment, hardware, and the software. For the phase two, installation, configuration, and testing the Raspberry Pi and
Hanya want
PiCam
pilih
and
aja
webcam.
situ.
For
Apa
the
hal
phase
aku indah
three,
ini pilih
installation of
PNP
PiCam,
e-learning. Bukan orang
keypad,
e-learning
and the
kan ada
server.
sesuai.
Next. So for the phase four,
Tankah kan? Tan orang
install
e-learning
and
apa?
configure and testing to check whether the PiCam,
Nazri,
keypad, and
Aziz,
server are
Azahar,
working fine.
Widya,
For
aku
the
Esri. Kamu
next
orang
phase 5,
nak.
configure the facial recognition coding. So we need to configure the coding for the facial
Tanya lu
recognition.
posisi sini.
Next, phase 6, we need to configure the and testing the facial recognition door lock. So to need to test it. So for the next phase, phase 7, you need to test by the user test and the final system test. Next, monitoring. Monitoring is a regular observation and recording of the activity taking place in the project. It's a process of routinely gathering all the information, all the aspect of the project we can gather. So generally, means to be aware of the system state of this project. So the admin will be monitoring the system at least twice or thrice a week to ensure the system working fine. So to overcome the problem which might occur in the near future, such as hardware failure. Uh, Next, for management. So management, management in the system is essential to ensure the system is updated and secure all the time to fix error occurring in the system. This is the various type of the management implemented. Next slide. Thank you. So we have 3 type of management. First, user management of device. The user management describe the ability of admin to manage the user access to various IT resources like system, device, application, storage system, networks, and etc. Next, technical management of device. Technology is inherently difficult to manage because is it constantly changing, often in a way that cannot be predicted? So we can't predict that usually. So the last is troubleshooting the device. Usually troubleshooting is applied to something that has maybe suddenly stop working since previous work state form of expectation about its continued behavior. So the initial focus is often on recent changes to the system in which it exists. So next, thank you. This is our Gantt chart from week 1 until week 14. So we have iteration from the end of the product until they submit the all the product for the end product. Next, next is a project budget. This is our project budget from Raspberry Pi. We need one quantity, camera, relay model, 5 volt, signal lock, jumper wire. We need 12-volt power supply, mini to HDMI VGA converter. We need a micro SD card, internet, laptop, and printer. So thank you for listening our present. station.
Anak cik laki dah habis dah.
Yeah. Thank you. That's all.
Okay, kena komen eh?
Teruskan. Komen boleh.
Okey, boleh. Bagi sekarang Q&A session.
Yes.
Okay, there is a saying. If it is too good to be true, kan? Ataupun it is too good, maksudnya apa saya nak kata? Nampak perfect lah, kan? Okay. The English wording is very perfect, kan? So assumely that you take it from somewhere else, kan? Betul tak? So daripada problem statement tadi, ni macam nak buat satu projek, nak develop satu face recognition algorithm yang baru, kan? Cuba tengok problem statement. Masalah dia nak detect different person with the same face features. So saya saya expect you want to solve this problem lah, detect different person with same facial features. So kan, so saya expect that you ada algorithm untuk detect different person with same facial features, kan? Itu yang you nak solve. Okay, so daripada problem statement ni saya dah nampak. Okay, you nak compare. Okay, ni gambar seorang ni, mungkin muka siapa, AIMAN tu sama dengan AIMAN HAQIMI, kan? Ada tai lalat satu je di situ. So saya expect itu yang awak nak solve, kan?
Buat comparison face recognition antara AIMAN dengan AIMAN.
Macam projek macam projek degree or even master lah, kan? Dia punya problem statement ni.
Dia bagi contoh,
Hopefully you can
dalam hati aku.
narrow
Perlukan
down towards your system. You nak buat satu face detection, kan? Facial recognition, facial recognition, kemudian nak buka log saja, kan? So problem dia kat situ lah. You kena narrow down the problem.
Narrow down the problem statement.
Problem statement dia kena very specific sampai situ.
Okay, noted.
Kan, yang kedua tu physically changing. Macam mana you nak overcome the physically changing punya? So saya tengok situ macam ada algorithm ni untuk check kalau dia dah tua muka dia macam mana, kan? Macam tu lah. So tengok objektif. You kena smoothkan balik dia punya tu lah. Objektif, okay. Recognize facial image to store to database, to recognize, to create a database for authorized user, fast and efficient. Recognize facial images. Okay. Jadi problem dia tadi, problem statement dia detect different person with same facial features. Okay. Lepas tu objektif dia recognize facial image. Dia tak tally lah tu. Okay. Nampak dia tak tally kan?
Tak sama.
Rujuk lah dia punya problem statement tu.
Okay.
Problem statement objektif dia berkait. So apa objektif awak sebenarnya? Nak develop sistem, nak develop apa? Kan? So tadi lah saya kata dia nak buat satu sistem, kan? Dia kena ada orang panggil apa? macam dalam kepala you macam ada satu statement. Okay, saya nak buat satu sistem yang mana dia akan detect muka, apabila muka tu sama dengan dalam database, baru dia akan buka pintu. Okay, itu dalam kepala awak macam tu. So benda yang dalam kepala tu mesti translate kepada objektif tu lah.
Oh,
Alright.
okay, faham.
Faham
Faham.
Kalau sini tak, dia tak jelas kan. Tu
The
dia
problem
kena
statement not tally with the objective.
ya. Lepas tu dia menggambarkan lah. Menggambarkan sistem. Betul, dia kena ada mental punya dalam kepala tu, ada dah satu line, satu perenggan apa yang menggambarkan sistem awak tu kan. Okay, lepas tu apa lagi, tadi yang fasa-fasa ada fasa sistem skop, fasa ni fasa ni pun ramai macam student saya pun sama, dia banyak dia tulis apa ni. Okay, phase analysis is a phase to collect user ni kan. Tak payah, itu semua teori, so you kena terus kepada directly to the system awak kan. Okay, dalam fasa analisis apa saya nak buat? Okay, dalam fasa analisis atau requirement, saya nak pergi interview seorang lecturer di Unimas untuk dapatkan data, contoh dia lah kan, itu apa-apa lagi lah, tapi directly tied to the system lah kan. So bila you dah ada dalam phase tu very specific, you senang, you ambil daripada tu terus masuk dalam gancat kan. Cuba tengok gancat mesti develop system apa tadi, develop the project. Okay, so very vague aku panggil terlalu general kan. So bila kalau you tulis spesifik dalam fasa tadi, terus boleh masuk dalam ni. Okay, develop project you banyak. Develop project tu apa? You nak setting kamera ke minggu ni, you nak test dia punya algoritma ke, ada banyak algoritma kan. So saya assume you akan ambil library daripada mana-mana dalam JavaScript ke apa kan. So okay, boleh tulis kat situ. Saya rasa you dah ada, mungkin you dah ada study sikit kan pada website mana-mana, so you boleh tulis secara detail lah kan. Boleh faham tak apa yang saya nak sampaikan?
Faham.
Jadi dalam phase tu tulis detail, senang masuk dalam gancat. Ya, gancat tu panjang pun senang nanti awak nak tengok. Kalau tidak jadi gancat tu tidak berguna. So you tengok situ, oh develop.
So inside the gancat we can more details lah.
Yes. Supposedly sebab gancat ni you have to follow the gancat. Project ni dia kena follow gancat, kalau tak project akan drag kan.
Drag. So it's okay to macam put many details as I can lah. Okay, it's okay.
Kepalanya panjang-panjang.
Tak adalah dikira sampai tak coding tu kan.
Tak lah.
Modul ke
detail sikit lah. Okay, noted.
So that you know what to do kan. Kalau nak discuss testing, nak discuss pun dalam sampai seminggu kan. Nak discuss finding of testing pun seminggu. Mungkin tu sehari-hari kan. So semua tak seminggu kan. Develop pun sekejap je kan. Develop 2 minggu je develop. So saya expect develop tu panjang sikit lah, sebab kita technical ni biasa kita banyak pada developing kan. Kita bukan kalau degree, kita belajar degree ke tu lebih kepada you buat research kan, degree master kan. So you technical ni more to develop kan, sebab dia kena detail tadi. Alright, apa lagi? Tak ada. Bawah sikit? Tak ada lah.
Budget, lastly project budget.
Budget ni tak ada apa lah. Ni bergantung pada projek anda lah. Okay, overall it's interesting project. Hopefully you can finish it
InsyaAllah.
with guidance from your supervisor.
Yeah,
Okay.
Telinga aku tak banyak.
work hard to achieve the required required marks dan juga untuk develop projek anda tu lah.
DJ di kongsi.
Right, thank you.
Alright. Thank you, sir.
Right. Thank you for
Thank you
reviewing
for the
review.
review, for the comment.
Okey, untuk kumpulan ni saya tak setuju you pakai Gantt chart macam tu. Saya dah bagi video untuk guna Microsoft Project. Kenapa you tak pakai Microsoft Project? Saya dah bagi video untuk create Gantt chart guna Microsoft Project, bukan pakai Microsoft Excel. Kenapa setakat ni kamu lah satu-satunya kumpulan masih pakai Microsoft Excel?
Okay lah, dari situ saya nampak salah saya, madam.
Kenapa bos sekarang you nampak salah?
Ya, kami akan betulkan lagi Gantt chart ni. Kami akan Microsoft Project.
Okey, take note panel supervisor. Gantt chart ni saya dah minta dia buat menggunakan Microsoft Project. So, faham-faham lah. Okey, itu saja saya nak komen. So, ada apa lagi sih Encik Zainal?
Tak ada.
Tak ada. Encik Zakir tak tahu di mana pergi dia. Okey, Encik Zakir ada soalan Zik?
Cik Zaki ada soalan?
Ada soalan Zik? Sidak pun Gantt chart tak nak. Kami dah nyuruhnya makin Microsoft Project. And saya sangat terkejut melihat dia masih menggunakan Microsoft Excel. Ada apa-apa komen si supervisor?
Okay. Okay, a few comments. All right. Questionnaires. You have to improve on your questionnaires. You are using technology. What did I say? TAM, technology acceptance model. Yeah, technology acceptance model. So you have to improve on your questionnaire. If you can come up with the questionnaire and you pass it to me, and I'll take a look at it once, then I'll comment on it. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So you have to improve on the questionnaire, because some of the questions that you edited is not really what we want to achieve from what response we want to achieve from the user lah. All right, and then your literature review, you must look for facial recognition, image processing, and access restriction.
Yes.
Okay, so those don't put as research, you put as literature review.
Oh.
Okay, that's the slide you say research. Good. Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
Yes.
It's not research. You put it as literature review. That will be your what you're looking into: facial recognition, image processing, and access restriction.
All right.
Okey, ada apa-apa lagi kan? Semua okey, Cik Zainal, Cik Zakir? Okay, so sila take note apa yang supervisor awak cakap, apa yang panel awak cakap. Encik Zainal akan menjadi panel awak sampai habis, sampai end product awak. Okay, dia akan lihat, lepas tu sila follow apa yang supervisor awak cakap. Jangan bagi alat macam-macam alasan. Saya malas nak dengar macam-macam alasan. Okay, dah lah nama awak Aiman. Janganlah Aiman tak nak lah. Okay, Ruzaini. Okay, so kalau tak ada apa-apa, itu sahaja setakat ini. Please, saya tak nak lagi dengar grup awak ada problem. Setakat ni grup awak yang banyak bagi problem dengan saya.
InsyaAllah.
Okay, gancap tu please. Kalau tak, gancap tu, kalau supervisor atau panel awak bagi penuh, saya bagi kosong. Okay. Okay, itu sahaja untuk setakat ini. Terima kasih Encik Zakir, Encik Zainal. Dan please do the better work for your demonstration nanti. Sebab demo tu project awak mesti 50% dah siap. Okay, itu sahaja. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum. Selamat pagi. Okay, boleh.
Terima kasih.